Hello friends, welcome back to another video. Today we have an agenda to create a library management system using Java. But this project will be for a Java beginner programmers that have just started Java programming recently. We will not use the graphical user interface. Since we are not using the graphical user interface, so it means that it does not consist of a database too. So it will just created by a basics of Java, like get set method, inheritance. I have not decided what I will use over here right now today. With the span of time, I will decide it later. Before starting a project, I must show you the project consists of a following thing. The project has a 2 module. The module number 1 has 5 elements, that is user ID, username, father name, semester, and university ID. Since it does not consist of a database, so it will just be a user input that we will give in an input field, right? And in the second module, there are some department. We all know that the library has many departments like mathematics, English, physics, chemistry, botany. So we have 4 departments, but I will erase one from over here just to make our projects precise. In second module, we will just create a 3 department, name with physics, chemistry, and biology. Actually, these departments are array of the library, and each array consists of only 5 indexes, and in that 5 indexes we will save the name of various book related to the respective subjects. So without wasting any time, let's go to start a project. Go to file, new, project. I am using the IntellIJ IDEA. You can use NetBeans or Eclipse, whatever you want, it depends upon you. Okay. So the project name will be Library Management System. It is creating a project and our project has been created. Before doing any work, you all know that the library management system consists of 2 modules, so you have to create the 2 classes with the name of module number 1 and module number 2. I will just click on the Java class and the name of a first class will be module 1, right? The class has been created. Now what you have to do, you have to take the input from the user. In this class, we will just create a get and set method with the global and local variable and pass all the variable input on main method and pass that variable into the get method. You have to initialize the element of a first module. The number 1 is name. The number 2nd is F name. The number 3rd is university ID. So the variable name is uni ID and user ID. And the semester number must be an integer and semester. First you have to create the get method. So I will create the name of method with public void get data, like this. In the circular bracket, you have to pass the local variable. I am expecting that you have somehow the knowledge about the global variable and a local variable, and these that are mentioning on the screen are the global variable, that is a string name, F name, uni ID, and UID and semester. These are the global variable. Inside any method circular bracket, these are the local variable. One by one you have to assign all the variable. String name, again string f name, string f name, string UNID, string UID, and integer semester. So I have created a local variable. Now I have to compare the local variable with the global variable. I will use this keyword, this name equals to name. For those people who doesn't know about this keyword, for their knowledge, if the global variable name and the local variable name become same, you have to use this keyword in order to make sense, in order to keep in mind that both the variable name is same. So this keyword work like the global variable name written here with this keyword, and the local variable name will be written after the global variable name, and the right hand side of is equals to. On the second number you have to done one by one with all the variable. The second variable name is f name. So f name equals to f name, this dot UNID equals to UNID, this dot UID equals to UID, and last one, this dot SAM equals to SAM. So I have created the get method. Now this time I have to create the set method, where I will print all the variable with the help of a statement printout line. Public void set data, like this. One by one you have to print all the variable. Student name and on the second number, students, sorry, I have to put the inverted commas first. Students father name. On the third number you have to print the university ID, university ID, that is UID, UNID. On the third number, the user ID, user ID, that is UID, and the last but not the least, semester. SEM. So the work of the first module has been completed. Now you have to move on the second module, create some department with the name of physics, chemistry and botany. Okay. Then again I will create a single class. Go to the Java class, name will be module 2. In this class, what you have to do, you just have to create 3 methods with the name of physics, chemistry and biology, and in all those 3 methods you have to create an array with the name of a department. That's it. So first create the method with the name of public void. The first department is chemistry department. Inside the method you have to create an array. Array must be in a string CHEM, the array name is CHEM, and the indexes you have to put is the branches of chemistry, whatever you will take as a index. The first one is organic chemistry. Okay, the second one is physical chemistry. The third one is biochemistry. The fourth one is inorganic chemistry. And the last one is polymer chemistry. Yeah. So you have created the array. Now you have to print it on the request when user will request to print the respective work or place in the department. So you have to take the for loop and traverse the array with the help of a variable that is integer I equals to 0, I is less than chemistry dot chem dot length length and I plus plus. Yeah. Now you have to print. So CHEM chemistry I. Yeah. Before the method you just write the formal line like the books available in chemistry department are as follow. So the department 1 has been created. The second department with the name of physics should be the second method of this class, the public void physics. You have to create a array like before, like chemistry. You have to create this time with the name of phy physics. This word must be in a string phy. The indexes of an array will be mechanics, dynamics, solid state physics, astrophysics, and the last one is electromagnetism. 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, 5 indexes has been created and the array name with physics. Now you will print a single line as before. So rather than writing all the statement, I will just copy and just paste over here and just remove the chemistry name and replace it with physics like this. Once again you have to create a for loop just to traverse all the array in order to print all the indexes of the physics array for the request of user. Integer j is equals to 0, j is less than phy dot length j plus plus. Yeah, now you have to print it. So phy j inside the circular bracket. Yep, the second department has also been created. Last but not least, you have to create the third department with the same criteria. Public void biology. This is our third department. What we'll do over here, we will again create an array with the name of bio, create some indexes inside the biology. The first one is zoology, The second one is botany. The third one is medical science. I don't know the name of branches of biology anymore, so what will I do? I will just write XYZ and ABC. So these are the 5 indexes of the biological department. Now what you have to do, you have to again create a for loop over here with the name of a k equals to 0, and k will run until the indexes will be n. So bio dot length right here. So k plus plus, you have to print the array indexes. You will write the statement bio and k. So our second module has also been created. Now what you have to do is you have to just go onto the main method and take input with respect to the user request. Before going anywhere, you have to import the scanner class in order to take input from the user. Import java.util.scanner. Now you have to create the object of the scanner class. Scanner obj equals to new scanner system.n. Yeah. Oops, the line must be before the main class, like this. Scanner obj equals to new scanner system.n. Now what you have to do, you have to create a menu bar for the user for making the project easy in order to access all the facilities, whatever you will say. In such case, you have to initialize a single variable for a while loop that will be choice equals to 0, and the condition must be created like you have just 2 classes. So when the choice is not equals to 3, the while loop will run the project again and again and again. So on the you have to take the input of the choice, that what user want to go in which class. Choice obj dot next end. If choice is equals to 1, so what you have to do, if the user will put 1 as an input, you have to run your first module. First module is module 1. obj1 equals to new module 1. So you have created an object of your module like this. Before calling anything, you have to take input for the first class. The first class consists of 5 variables, that is name, father name, user ID, UID and semester. Now what you have to do, you have to take input one by one from a user. So I will print for user guidance, enter student name. Here he will put the name of his name, right? obj1 equals to obj1.name equals to obj.next line. This function is used for the string input. On the second number, you have to take the father name as an input of a student. So enter the father's name obj1.fname equals to obj.fname. Similarly, you have to take the user university ID. So enter university ID obj1.uni_id is equals to obj.next line. On the fourth number, you have to take the user ID. Enter the user ID obj1.uid equals to obj.next line. Next line, like this. On the last step, you have to put the semester. In which semester do you study? So we have taken all the input from the user about his detail. What you have to do next, you have to do that all that variable that you will take input, you will pass into this method, get method, and this method will provide into these variable, and these variable will be printed into the set data method. So just you have to call the get data right now, the get data, like this. Now what you have to do, you have to call all the variable that you will take as an input. You just have to put all the variable in this circular brackets. obj1 dot, on the first number you have name, father name, then uni id, uid, and semester, right? So name is the first one, obj1 dot fname, obj1 dot uid, obj1 dot uniid, and last one obj dot semester. Yep, nice. Then you just have to call the set data method, set data, like this. So that was all about when the user will put his choice equals to 1. Now what you have to do, if the user will put choice equals to 2, you have to run the second class with the name of module 2 with the second object obj2 equals to new module 2, like this. obj2 dot, in the second class you have you have 3 methods like chemistry, physics, and biology. What will you do here? You will just call all the name of the method with the name of object of a second class, obj2 dot chemistry, like this. Then obj2 dot physics, like this, and the last one obj dot biology, like this. Hopefully you understand what I have done over here. Now this is a time to run the program. Run main method. there is an error, the Java class interface random. Okay, so what we will do here, we will just put the choices with respect to our requirement. Number 1, enter the user student name, the father name. So it has skipped the first part. Sometime it will do such a stupid thing like this. I will sort out in this project right here later. Just put the father name over here, like David. David is the name of a father. University ID must be 2016 522. Enter the user ID. The user ID can be anything of U12345. Like, in which semester do you study? 5th semester. So all the detail has been printed. Now it is again asking the same thing, that what is your requirement. Now this is the requirement of this thing. So it has printed all the detail of a chemistry, physics and biology. Now we have to sort out the problem that we have faced right now. What you have to do just now is, just skip the first part. You will just copy and paste it after here, and it will sort out all the thing. And there is a presentation error over here, like everything is just messed up, and it is difficult to understand what I should do over here. So the thing I would like to do now is just to print a detail about enter 1 for module 1 \n enter 2 for module number 2, like this. And in the second module we just we didn't give the space in between the lines, so you have to give the space in order to make the work neat and clean. Your output will also be neat and clean. Now I will again run my project. Go to run main. It is running the library management system. Yep, here it is. Enter 1 for module number 1. Enter 1. What is the name of a student? The student name is Tom Riddle. Enter the name of the father, David. Enter the university ID, UNI123456, and the university username. This is the username. In which semester do you study? 6th semester. So all the data has been printed over here. Now it is asking again because we have used the while loop. Now what we will do over here, we will just put 2, and these are the books that are present in the library departments with respect to its array: chemistry, physics and biology. Now this time you have to end the program. How will you end it? Because the while loop will rerun the project again and again and again until you will press 3. Now you have to press 3 and the project has been finished. So that was all about the library management system for the Java beginners. Hopefully you understand all the concept related to it. In future days I have decided to create another project, but those projects will be in graphical user interface, that is GUI. So Wish you a best of luck. Meet you in the next lecture. Suggest some ideas if you face any problem in between making a project like this. Then post your problem in a comment section. I will try to reply and resolve your problem as soon as possible.